It's been a putrid first 2 months for the Mets season, and they deserve all the criticism in the world. But there's one criticism about the team and the franchise that I think is just going too far. Let's talk about it. And well, welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Wa2K99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. If you're brand new, welcome aboard. Please like and subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everybody's support. My gosh, I haven't done a whole lot of Mets content this year because why would I? What is there to even talk about? How many times can you come on the air and talk about how putrid they are, how dumb they are, how incompetent they are, how embarrassing they are, how their pitchers can't throw a ball in the strike zone without it getting demolished, how they run into outs on the base pass, how they play dumb defense, how they can't get a big-time hit 99% of the time, how they leave runners in scoring position over and over and over again. One of the trademarks of Mets offenses for years is the lack of ability to hit with runners in scoring position. We could talk about players not playing up to their contracts, younger players who have been a little bit disappointing. There's a whole lot of criticism to go around. You could even take a shot or two at the manager and the coaching staff if you wanted to. Now, personally, I am nowhere near ready to give up on Carlos-Mendoza. I think he's tough. I think he's honest. I think he's a fair man. This season is not the best season to come in if you're a rookie manager, though. But, yeah, I've seen some people calling for Carlos-Mendoza to get fired already. These mostly the 17-year-old fans who, just don't understand. The manager can only do so much, all right? Ultimately, the players have to play. But I do think Mendoza is absolutely worthy of another look for the long term. I did not feel that way about, say, Luis Rojas, for instance. But I just think Mendoza does not look overwhelmed by the situation. He just needs better players. But there's one criticism about the Mets that I've been seeing that's been bothering me, and it's mostly come from, ironically, how do I say this, broadcasters who have no attachment whatsoever to the team. They mostly are fans of the other New York baseball team. And they are talking about Steve Cohen and how he is the biggest problem that the Mets have. How Steve Cohen, with all his money, is the biggest problem, the reason the Mets are not succeeding. Well, here's my question. What the hell do you want Steve Cohen to do differently? Do you want him to get off Twitter? Fine. Not that tweets make any kind of a difference because they don't. They don't affect how a team plays. If you want to get on him because in his introductory press conference 3 years ago, he said he expected a world championship within 3 to 5 years, and now it's obviously not going to happen. All right, fine. He said something he shouldn't have. Not the end of the world. But here's what I would say as a sports fan. Here's what I want from my owners, no matter what sport it is. I want these things. Spend money. Don't embarrass the team, hire the right people for the right jobs, and then get out of the freaking way. I have several of my owners, particularly of the football team and the basketball/hockey team, are notorious for getting involved and micromanaging. To me, Steve Cohen is not a micromanager. He is not going to David Stearns and saying, we need to trade him. We need to bring this guy in. We need to promote him. We need to send him down. We need to DFA him. What do Met fans want from Steve Cohen? He hired David Stearns, which I thought was a very intelligent hire. But again, when you're revamping a baseball organization, from the top down, you can't do that in 5 minutes. You can't do it in 5 weeks. It takes a good year. And David Stearns has been here about 6 months right now. And we knew, those of us who actually are a little bit rational, I'd like to think, most of the time, knew that this was a year to assess what you had in the organization from the major league level all the way down to rookie ball. And what we're seeing on the major league level right now stinks. It absolutely stinks. The Mets have lost 5 games in a row, 12 of their last 15. They are 21-30 and headed, they're on pace for about a 65-win season, which would be absolutely abominable. No question about it. But a number of these players are going to be gone during the course of this season or after this season. And this team is going to have a lot of money to spend, and they're going to turn this roster over. A lot of dead money's coming off the books. Players like Cano, McCann, Scherzer, Verlander, all these names from the past are going to come off the books, and there will be money to spend, and they are going to go spend it. Now, if this is the same thing that we're watching a year from now, you'll be hearing a different tone from me, to say the least. But just the complete overreacting, the nonsensical whining about this owner just makes no sense to me at all. At all. It took a couple of years for him to get the man in place that he wanted for this job. And David Stern's now 6 months in, there are people ready to blow the whole thing up. Well, you can't fire the owner, and I'm glad that you can't. So come on. I know that we're pissed off as Mets fans. I absolutely get it. But come on, like somebody else says about the Jets, please just gripe intelligently. Please. Just be real. So I just had to come on and just get that off my chest because, my God, I'm as pissed off as a Mets fan as there is, but I'm pretty much resigned myself from being angry about the year to being numb because I have no expectations anymore. But don't make any kind of stupid decision or make some stupid declaration, that for the future that, oh, they can't be successful because of Steve Cohen. It's just an idiotic, ignorant statement. All right, everybody, I just had to get that off my chest. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Reminder, come join me Wednesday nights, currently at 10 p.m. Might be changing that soon. We might be going a little bit earlier. It could happen. But thanks, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you right back here with more content from you-know-where. The Wicker Chair.